about, earlier as far as picking out the best content, and you gave the gem of picking stuff with the most comments, right? And I was doing that without even realizing it, right? I was just looking at it from the standpoint of, okay, what does the analytics say? And if the analytics show me I have the highest engagement, that's when I'm like, it must work. So let me use that. But now that I even think about it even deeper, you're saying like, hey, because it visually looks even good, forget the analytics, but also because visually of all the engagement, people see all the people chatting, and that is quote unquote as an ad. They're like, dang, all these people looking at this ad and responding, like that's instant credibility.
Yeah, bro. Because I mean, I know we all kind of try to act like we're not, but we're all judgmental in a sense of like, especially when it's when we're considering buying a product or a service. It's like I mean, we've all come across ads where it's like we see it's an ad because it says sponsored, but it got one like on it, nobody commented it. So it could be a multitude of reasons. It could be that ad just literally started running that day, or it could just be that's not performing well. But from a visual and a perspective standpoint, we see that as like, this product must not be that good because I don't really see the engagement on it. But if you got some type of social proof, man, it'll always go a long way.
I'll just say this, to be honest, this is there's always that piece of content where you spend a lot of time on
Yeah.
and you feel like, man, it should be better. And then I know they say the algorithm doesn't favor one over the other. It's all about the engage. Listen, sometimes it's just bad luck because sometimes I'll be honest, some of I feel like content that should have did so well. And I'm like, I've been doing this for a long time and I can tell what usually 90% of the time I can tell, okay, this one's going to get a good reaction. And then sometimes it's like, what the hell just happened? And I'm like, I'm not going to let this just go buried. And all of a sudden, like, I put too much time into that and I know it's too good. So I'm combating it now with saying, you know what? I'm going to throw $5-10 behind it. And I'm
Yeah,
going
bro.
to make sure people see it. And
Yeah.
then also also not just a matter of, we can always repurpose, and we talk about that on the show. So it's like repurposing, repost it later on, but I'm not about to repost it the next day.
Right.
But I can run that ad instantly as soon as I make that post.
Right. And to your point, man, like good or bad content is just like it's just subjective. Like what might be bad to you, if you, like you said, it might just be in front of the wrong audience because organically, like the algorithm is just funny. Like you might have one post that goes crazy and the post right behind it doesn't do anything. So it's like it could just be that it's just not being shown as much as that first post is. You know what I mean? So when it comes to organic, right? And I tell people this all the time, is like the likes and stuff like that, to me, and this is just my perspective, I care more about who saw the actual content. That's number one in my book, how I analyze the data. Because if only 100, just for a number's sake, if only 100 people saw it and you got 10 likes, that's 10%. I'm more concerned about why did only 100 people see my post more than why did I, you know what I'm saying? Like if I got 100 likes, but then only, let's say, 1,000 people saw it, again, it's like I'm trying to get more people to see it because we're all the same. Where it's like we don't physically double tap everything that we enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's facts.
some things we just see it, we laugh at it, and then we just keep scrolling. But just because I didn't comment, didn't double tap on it, doesn't mean that I don't enjoy it too.